it's like I want to say opportunity again, but it's like
a chance.
no, when you like force it, when you like force, like you just push through, like, yo, the government gave me this seat and I'm gonna blah blah blah. Like, it's like almost like not affordable care. What's the thing where like white people are mad at black people get? Affirmative action, right?
Okay.
I was about to say food
You
stamps.
say no. They get it too. Affordable action, where like you have to give this guy a chance, and then
What the hell you talking about? Since I'm the only thing to talk about, been here from the start. Nah, I don't want your awards, keep your applause.
Shot of Discourse, your boy Debtfreedeem. Here's what's happening right now.
We are talking about all of us. Guys.
All right, so we just finished the podcast, but the problem is like all of us. Y'all remember how depressing that show was? Like I already been through it. Now the problem is Free hasn't watched it, and Beauty hasn't watched it.
Kadeem didn't even finish the series. So
Because I'm not watching it. It's
Yo.
the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life.
where did you end? You made it through three seasons?
I know she had the miscarriage.
Yeah, that's from the jump.
That was the second season.
I don't know.
talking about the
I don't even know
sister?
where it ended.
You talking about the sister?
The fat girl.
Yeah, this.
Yeah. Oh, it's about to get crazy. How I'm about to describe these people. So let's just get it
Fine.
over with.
Listen, go off.
It gets
Okay.
bad. It.
Yeah, I'm only.
So
on
where
It's
do
like
y'all-
a series of
Where-
unfortunate
so,
events.
So y'all
like
watching on what platform?
Netflix.
Netflix.
Okay. First of all, the fact that you guys are choosing to watch this is crazy.
I haven't watched it in like a week, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
because
As
you
you
don't want to be
should.
depressed. It's just
As you
not-
should. An episode a
I'm
week.
already depressed enough. I don't need nothing.
An
else
episode
to
a week.
You can't. Yo,
No,
when
I was binging.
when Free came,
I was as well.
When Free came, I was like, why would you want to put yourself
Bro,
through this?
we had an intervention for like a slight section, just like, oh, you're
Why are
choosing
you
to do
doing
this
it
right
to
now?
yourself?
I was like, oh, nah, like, this is great writing, blase, blase.
Nah, bro, this is
Yo,
crazy.
that
So now,
joint hurt.
where did you end up? Because I think
I finished
it's
it.
been a couple
He
years.
finished.
I finished it.
Wait, the whole series?
All 6 seasons.
What? The series is done? Like the series is done. All this is done.
Well, the series on Netflix, all 6 seasons.
Because I don't think the series is done.
I mean, they could definitely keep going.
Please
but
don't. But no, I didn't. I'm not where he is.
All right, so you gotta lead us into this conversation where you want to go. Because I don't know if I finished everything. Because I definitely did not
No.
watch 6 seasons of that show.
I didn't watch
you didn't watch it. So
Litty too titty.
without giving out too much information, like it's just
I mean, you can
What-
give it out. I don't know if I'm gonna actually see it through my.
nah. Somebody else gotta feel this pain. So
Yeah, I was gonna watch it tonight.
I'm off tomorrow, so I might binge it.
what I do appreciate about this series is even though there's things that you can't relate to, like I ain't never been adopted, I ain't been a movie star, I ain't run for counselor
You
or
haven't been
mayor.
obese,
Yeah, like
eating Twinkies in the dark.
yeah, that too.
Do the whole thing.
Yeah, yo, all
That
them
chick is wildin'.
there is, but they're all realistic, like
Yeah.
aspects that also still connect to like what you're like experiencing in life.
That big girl's the same thing. We all experiencing that. She
Like-
put the
A
Twinkies
point
in?
of temptation.
If you think about what it like body
Wanna change your life and it's really
body
hard?
dysmorphia.
Twinkies.
You keep talking about Twinkies.
Twinkie dreams.
I mean, that is a big point for her storyline, but
Twinkie dreams.
she was like, what's bigger than that is the fact of like, oh,
bigger
like
than
I
her?
met somebody that's in the
What's bigger
same
than her?
that's in the same struggle
Oh yeah, she was
with
that fat boy.
with me,
But he
and
loved her.
he did.
How did they have sex?
They don't show that.
They should have.
That's not a point of. That's not the
Talk
deeper
to me how
issue.
talk to me how they had sex. Because you're off camera. How do you show me how you feel like they had sex?
Well, he had mentioned at one point that like, oh, you do this little thing with my balls, and so
Head wise.
he never mentioned
Head-wise,
what
but
body
penetration-wise.
what body she used for
Like
it.
did he pick up the flap on his stomach and like put it on her back? You know
Very
what?
possible.
Let me not get canceled.
How do? But
He said.
even
Bring it back. Hold on. We're not about to
This
just
is a
let-
Patreon.
this is B tape, bro. This is B tape. What?
We
You
not
don't want to really hear about this, man. There's some real shit that's happening on all of us.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're
real
gonna
not
do
about
shit.
to
it.
slide past the fact that he
This
said
review is real
is he
shit.
picking up his stomach and putting it on her back? Like, what are we talking about?
I don't know how them have sex.
Listen, they make it work.
Obviously, they had a kid. He ended up being blind, but they have a kid together. My bad. I tried not to. This is what I'm talking about. Yo, this real shit.
okay.
There's real shit that's happening here, bro. Y'all
told-
talking about Toby real crazy, and this nigga was a rider
No,
through
he
this whole
definitely
thing, bro.
he definitely was.
He took all the hits,
They
bro.
had a kid and it was blind.
Yeah,
Damn, Zaddy.
yeah, but he made out all right. He found love, and they have
The
a
son,
kid.
the blind one.
Ah, man. I wasn't supposed to give away. Yo, I made it through all 6 seasons, bro. It's a wild
I
situation.
had to watch this
And
to
it's
catch
like
up to.
18 episodes each season.
Yeah, in an
Definitely.
hour,
That's how you
hour
know.
apiece.
That's how you gotta know how depressed Free was going. So now, okay. So
I can relate.
the part
to
that I
this
want,
situation.
the part that I want to get with you is
Right.
the death of the dad.
Death of the Dead. Okay.
How'd you feel when it happened?
I am getting up to that point till they talk about how.
Oh
he died.
no!
Oh,
See, that's a huge part.
I don't even know if we should be having this convo.
Now,
Like,
we could talk about it, but
Trash. Yeah.
they drag on the death of the dad throughout the whole,
They
like,
give you like a little pitfall of how you're gonna die.
yeah,
When
like,
you
and
die.
so a lot of like they don't actually have, and I might have missed it somehow, but
The
they
death
don't
of the
actually
dad?
show the death of the dad.
no, I mean I know they probably not going to show it, but they talk about how he died.
Right. So like you get bits and pieces at different episodes of like,
Whoa,
you see the.
Whoa. Chill. Are you serious?
I don't remember actually
How-
seeing him die.
Give me in a one sentence. How did he die?
He died by heart attack from the smoke from the fire.
Correct. And what do you mean we don't know how he died?
Well, I'm saying that they didn't show visually like, oh man, like his last
No,
breath.
he went to the hospital. He got he was cleared and everything. He
Yeah.
got from
Who set the
All
house
that.
on fire?
was it the some faulty appliance that they had or something like that?
Yeah,
I didn't get there yet, but
yeah.
Faulty appliance that they
It was
had.
faulty appliance.
Yeah, it went bad and caused smoke in the house. And then he went to go save dog?
His
or
dog.
something?
Yeah.
oh man,
Saving the dog was the part that got him.
The family. He went to save the family dog. He inhaled a lot of smoke. They made it to the hospital. They basically was
Cleared him.
clearing him. But he had a heart attack at the hospital, and that's where he died. But like the heart attack at the hospital, like you don't see him dying at any point. Like it's always memories of like the right before or now he's gone, but you don't actually see the cinematic of like this is him taking his last breath.
Yeah, they don't
Got
put
it.
they don't put a scene to it.
They don't ever put a scene to it, but you get the
I
information
bang
of
with you,
like,
bro. You in there. You
yeah,
in there.
no, I was locked in, bro, and it was
So now,
hurtful.
how sad would you say you ever felt in your life watching that show?
How sad I was watching it
In your life,
live. I mean, it tugged
you had a
on
lot of stuff happen.
it tugged on a lot of emotional strings.
Thank you.
It tugged on a lot of emotional strings. Yeah,
Like,
nah.
like,
It,
my nigga, I don't like my dad. Like me and my dad got beef, but that was like crazy.
my
My dad's a strong nigga, bro.
it puts a lot of stuff in perspective. Additionally, like I said, like even if you didn't experience that exact setup, like
Man, you shed a tear.
you shed a tear. Like you would be inhumane not to be connected, whether it's by the character development or whatever. Like it was like you feel it.
Character development. Even when you see Randall's dad die.
Yeah, yeah.
Before his adopted dad.
Yeah.
It's just the storytelling is so crazy. That's why I had to give up on the show, bro. I couldn't do it.
It pulls too well. It's well written, and all the actors play their role very, very well.
yeah, I agree.
So like I'm kind of working in reverse with Sterling K. Brown because I didn't know that's where he like really got his like.
Sterling K. Brown, look at you.
My bad, bro. Like I'm in there.
Good.
He did voicing for Frozen 2 and like the honk if you believe in Jesus. He was the pastor.
Another good movie.
With Regina Hall.
Yep. You didn't see Honk?
Never heard of it.
I'm gonna text you that.
That's
you need to watch that.
It's entertaining. It's
and Regina, can we just say,
Queen,
like one of the most
Queen.
You know how black women say like we don't like them?
Nah, I love.
No. Let's be real.
I love all the Reginas.
Y'all don't like how Regina Hall, Regina King. I see what you did there.
I was about to say what? Okay, but I like them though.
So the girl that was in
Scary Movie.
Is it Think Like a Man? Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary Movie thing. Yeah.
Think Like
a Man.
Bro.
She been putting in work.
She's gorgeous, bro.
Yeah, she is. I love her.
But
and I like her personality.
I don't think women think that's attractive.
What don't you think that they think is attractive?
Malibu
Her natural body. The way that she's quirky. Mm-hmm. The way that she has a weird.
Women don't think that's attractive, or men don't think that's attractive.
What are you talking about?
I just told you.
Y'all, yes, you guys said
that.
it, but the average man.
I think I just told you. Like, women
and I'm telling you that women do. I think that she's gorgeous.
Yeah, but why do y'all get BBLs and like
we don't praise
her?
her?
Oh my God!
We don't praise Regina. We
definitely don't praise Regina.
Carisha.
Y'all praise
Carisha.
I don't watch
Kim
that one.
Kardashian. What's the other? Sukiana.
Well, Sukiana.
Stop it. Not on my podcast. In Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. In Jesus' name.
Yo.
Not on my podcast.
Hey, yo. Not in Jesus' name.
Jesus, we're not doing that.
Not in Jesus' name.
We're not doing Sukianas. We're not doing who else?
I don't know. Sukiana.
Sweeties. We're not doing Sweeties.
Oh, Sweeties.
Yeah. We're doing SZA before the surgeries. And
she had surgery?
What?
SZA has.
The best BBL ever.
Man.
The most undisclosed BBL.
This hurts.
I just wish you work out just like that. That's crazy. But Regina Hall, no surgery.
We still got her. This guy's
crazy. What we gonna tell him?
What you gonna tell him?
Not yet.
What you gonna tell him?
Don't tell him yet.
Okay.
Cause he just finished. He just finished.
Yo.
he just finished.
Yo,
this is us, bro.
This is John hurtful. Y'all got
stop. I feel like my part about This Is Us, right? Great TV. This thing is so unreal. The Randall black person story being adopted into his white family, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Do you remember a pivotal Martin Lawrence scene or
was it when he had that kid that wasn't him?
Nah.
Oh man, Lauren. Yeah. What do you say?
I don't know what he said. I want to go to Oklahoma. I said,
Nah,
hey,
I can't think of his name, and with all due respect to him, but
was he a white guy or
no, black guy, very classic, probably one of the biggest, the boy that came, he was the host prior to Martin, and he came back because he was famous, and
to the radio.
He had a song and everything.
Def Comedy Jam.
No, I'm talking about the Martin Lawrence show.
Are you talking about like the radio show that Martin was on?
Right. Well, Martin Lawrence in this show, he ran a radio show. The guy that prior to him, David Alan Grier was Pops from. No, it wasn't Pops. That was Ronnie Love. It was a skinny dude.
Yeah, I know you talking. I know exactly what you're talking about. And he had like R&B vibe.
Right.
Yeah.
He does the Cabbage Patch. Ah, man, I can't think of it. But Martin had a 2-part series where he flew out to LA because he was like, hey, man, if you're out in LA, you can. And he came out there. He like did the Jodeci thing where he like took over Jodeci's set. But it was his dude's show. I can't think of his name. Crap.
Yeah, Google it, nigga.
You can tend the children.
I know who you talking about, bro.
Bounce them on your
I know
knees.
you're talking
Hey, yo.
Bounce them on the knee and swing a melody.
This is what I mean.
The Varnell man.
Yeah.
Varnell Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know the character on Martin, but I know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Is that
Who
That's
played
actually
him?
his life.
Who played him?
Crap. Varnell Hill. Character.
Telling you.
But either way, while I'm looking that up,
Davion Gray, bro.
Tommy Davidson. Tommy Davidson.
Living color.
Yes, exactly. That's his life.
Was he adopted by
He was
white
adopted
people?
by a white family. Like he has like a couple of interviews where he's like, "Yo, like."
Did he have a twin brother and sister? Was he a triplet?
He wasn't
What
a
does that
triplet.
even mean anything?
Well, that's the foundation for all of us. But
I
no,
was just asking.
he didn't have.
Oh,
This
so,
is us.
okay.
Right. So the connection is the fact of like there is black people that have lived through this experience,
Yeah, of course.
even though we have not lived the experience. Like I was thinking of a celebrity name.
I feel like white people always try to adopt black kids, black babies.
I thought it was more. Well, it's not Asian.
You think white people try to adopt Asian babies?
Yeah.
Nah, definitely black babies.
Oh,
They either trying to pimp him for comedic
this is
entertainment
getting
value.
dark. This is getting dark.
Well, what podcast you on?
But I think outside of even being brought up in a white household is also the emphasis of just being out of place where you are not surrounded by a black influence.
Uncomfortable the
and
entire time.
And you're trying to identify your own identity.
Yeah.
And you recognize that like, yo, like I'm living different than.
And then This Is Us, the brother was a fucking dick to him.
Yes. 100%.
I'm like, you're just
Randall?
you're just an asshole to him. Like
Kevin was an asshole to him.
for like no reason.
Well,
I mean, you had your reason, but the thing about it is he can't change the color of his skin. Talk to your mother. Your mother took him.
well, there was that admittance of once again once you get further into the season of like, yeah, there was a form of jealousy.
Yeah, of course, I know he said that, but still, regardless of what, like, and then they never nipped it in the bud when they were children. Y'all allowed him to disrespect him and make him feel uncomfortable, and it just went. Like, the parents ain't say nothing.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, no. Y'all should have nipped that in the bud because that's inappropriate. That's not fair.
See, what's crazy is like Monday night quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody feels like they can go and tell parents what to do. It's not working like that, y'all.
No,
you
I'm
know
not.
what it is.
I know that, but what I'm just saying, like when watching the show, that's all.
Yeah,
like,
that's what you want to do. But I'm just saying, like,
But in the real world, you're not going to. Parents, you're going to say, hey, you're not going to talk to your brother or your sister.
you don't
like
know
that.
that. You don't know that. You
Yeah.
don't know that. Cause like for instance, I'll tell you right now, I love to speak from my experience. My mom thought I was like the golden child of everything, right? Mm-hmm. And I ran with that, but I thought that me being the golden child, I could tell everybody what to do and they'd follow suit. Not knowing repercussions of like not listening to my directions would do. Mm-hmm. Like sometimes these people would just like wild out and then like be on their own. And like, I didn't know if you're following the right direction. Like I didn't know if my direction was what you wanted to follow. Yeah. It'd be so crazy with these siblings, bro.
I mean, I get it.
100%.
I understand that, but I'm just like when you're watching the TV. And
I
it's like,
understand
and
when you
as,
watching
and
TV,
as the parents are like, "Oh, we did our best, and we wanted." Y'all didn't protect him.
You didn't.
You didn't protect him.
Well, and I defend to a certain extent because, right, and I think this what I really took from it was the fact of like, yo, like, there's a balance in what I realize now getting older of the fact of like, when we're born or whenever you are born, like your parents are trying to figure it out.
Yes.
Right? For whatever like terrible background they have. And what I appreciate about their setup is that they show like 3 generations. So it's not just how the 3 kids grew up. It's also about how the parents had to grow up.
Right.
Or what dispositions they were in. Jack, who is the father, like his father was a drunk.
Right.
Was abusive to his brother. Yeah. Like the mother, I can't think of her name right now, but like her parents came from wealth, but also her mother didn't really love her husband, but it was like, hey, this is a good living in our time and space. Like, I'll just make it work. But he wasn't always like this. Like,
Right.
and so you have what you're born into and what you gravitate to, and they also was kind of different from their parents, where they were like, yo, we're going to try to raise our kids better. We want a better, wholesome family, but there were still areas where they messed up, but they were just trying to do their best.
Yeah.
So now as an adult, like, how I look at it is the fact of, like, as much as it's like, yo, like, my parents could have done better for these different areas, they're also learning how to be parents
There you go.
and fighting
There you go.
their own, like, dispositions from what they were brought up in.
Yep.
So they're in their own abyss trying to make things work, where, and at the same time trying to create a better life for
Right.
the next one. So there was, like, animosity or, like, deeper issues that their children have that now as adult they're recognizing, and they would feel towards their mother, who's the only living parent, that it was like the parent was kind of defenseless, because it was like, yo, I did the best I could. And as much as I was trying to navigate 3 different people on top of 2 different races, like, all I know is that I love you and that I tried to do as best as I could. And how do I fix this?
So let's talk about who cares
Okay.
and controlling what you control, and talking about Animal Kingdom, how things can go. This is what I don't like about life. I don't like you can, in this time where, hey, you have a mom, you have a dad, you have a mom, or you just have a dad, or you have a dad, you just have a mom. Whatever circumstances are, bro. We're in 2020, 21, whatever the show was invented, we're in 2024. My guy, you gotta get over what's going on. Like, I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, we are living in a world where you don't have to go hunt and gather. Compare that life to where we're at now. You get to just really look at life and be like, objectively, what can I control and what can I not control? See those consequences of good and bad and move forward from it.
What's your expectation of when people come to that realization?
My expectation is that you're supposed to look at what you have been given and gain an experience of what's going to bring you happiness moving forward.
Is there an age for that? Or
No.
it can vary?
Not at all.
Well, I think that's what the show was doing, was that as adults, they were recognizing that.
The show, I'm not saying the show made you feel like at an age you can come with this realization. But what I am saying is, like, at some point, you have to realize it's all on you.
Agreed.
Whether you're Randall, whether you're the 2 white kids, I don't care what it is.
Right.
You have to realize at some point, I have to now live my life, right? And I don't care about what my background was or where I came from. I have to understand what makes me happy to be happy.
Yeah.
And you know what's sad, bro? Like, a lot of people will look at their circumstances, let it consume them, take advantage of them, and then they will not live their life forward based on what their happiness is. And that's the saddest part that I could always see, bro. I will cry at every movie, at every character that just will not see, like, this is the part where I'm supposed to, like, take over and do my thing. When I look at that part and I'm like, you gonna let this main character do whatever they want to do? That joint messes with me a certain way. And I know you're not the main character, but it's like, fam, like, you got your whole life and you're not going to try to do your thing?
I object to a certain extent.
Listen, that's why we're here. We're in a podcast.
I object to a certain extent, because there is a certain, I don't want to invalidate also the portion of, like, when you do have living embodiments of yourself that you are able to tap into to like know deeper about who you are. So like when it comes to like based on the setup of the storyline, like as much as Randall was recognizing, hey, I have two biological parents, right? Like they exist out here. Mm-hmm. One actually isn't alive by the time he starts getting into this space, but the one that he could, like that helped develop his purpose at past a 30 plus years of age. Not that he wasn't already doing what he needed to do. He had a family, and it propelled him into like getting into politics.
That's what you saw.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is the problem is like that shouldn't be the cause of why you want to do or why you want to fall into your purpose. Let me try to correct it a little bit more because I've been drinking. The problem that I have with Randall, right, is like he falls into his circumstance to make his purpose, which doesn't make sense to me. When the girl comes into his life, he wants to adopt her and all that type of stuff. Like he's saving face or like making up for what happened to him. Yep. I don't like that.
Okay.
If you want to adopt because it's like
because
the
that's
best
what you want to do,
yeah.
not because you want to make
you want to blah blah. Don't
I'm with you.
Or because you want to be like, all right, well, somebody. Boom. I wish they would have.
Somebody did this to me.
So
blah blah.
I'm gonna do it the way that I want it done for me.
Agreed.
Yeah, no,
don't like that.
Yeah.
Mind you, Randall took a lot of L's. Yeah. Like every time he did something,
he gonna take L's on this pot.
Yeah.
He gonna take L's on this pot. The problem, it's like, if I was afforded the opportunity to like get some game, I don't feel like Randall got the game he should have got to be where he's at. But guess what? He had the opportunity. Does that make sense? Game is like I'm in the worst situation possible. Somebody gave me the word to try to do something. Now opportunity is I just have to step this left, and I can make these moves happen. Do you understand what I'm saying now?
Are you saying that Randall wasn't given the opportunity, or
Randall was given the opportunity? Meaning, here's the private school you got to go to. Here's whatever you need to do. Just take these steps.
And he didn't make the best of it.
He did make the best of it.
All I'm saying
is like, be careful. He was given the opportunity to make the best steps. Mm-hmm. Go to the school, blah, blah.
Okay.
Right? Now, what's the other word I used? Because there's opportunity Randall got, and then let's just say there's like just, I don't want to say it. It's like I want to say opportunity again, but it's like
a chance.
No, when you like force it, when you like force, like you just push through, like, yo, the government gave me this seat, and I'm gonna blah blah blah. Like, it's like almost like not affordable care. What's the thing where like white people are mad at black people get? Affirmative action, right?
Okay.
I was about to say food stamps.
You say no. They get it too. Affordable action, where like you have to give this guy a chance, and then the affordable action kid actually clicks, and he's like, "What? I'm gonna push through here." You know what I'm saying? Like, but affordable action kid never had no parents, never had no guidance, no example. Or Randall, there's the path. The path is golden right there. You just gotta walk through it. But I have the white people to tell me where to go.
Nah, man.
Let's go.
I still can't.
We're having discourse.
Because what from what I remember from the series is Randall was gifted. Like, he had his...
Of course, it's perfect. They adopted a gifted kid. They adopted a baby that's going to be smart. Of course.
Of course they ain't adopted no
That's what I'm saying.
We're saying that as
Randall did not adopt a girl that was given to him afterwards.
Wait, say that again.
Okay.
He chose the girl.
Randall was smart.
Mm-hmm.
A boy.
Yeah.
They didn't have to do a black girl's hair. So let's start off there.
Okay.
Just cut his hair. low maintenance black boy, smart.
Yeah.
Now remember what Randall had to adopt or try to adopt.
Yeah.
Randall had to adopt a black girl
That gave him hell.
with black girl hair,
Yeah.
and she had black girl hair problems from the jump.
Yeah.
You think his parents would have reacted the same?
That the grandparents to the adopted child would have reacted.
Randall's parents would have reacted the same if they had the same girl.
If they had a girl in the place of Randall, do you think that they would have responded?
I would say they would, because there's an example. There was an example of the pool. The pool plays a part.
I remember
in
that
multiple series,
that
and there was an issue with where Randall had gravitated to
The black kids.
Mm-hmm. And once that was all kind of, for lack of better words, worked out, the one black mother was like, hey, by the way, like, because of his skin tone, y'all need to make sure, like, y'all make sure he's right before he comes into the water. Like, she gave a couple, like, hints.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, like, the bumps on his back of his neck, like, y'all need to cut it differently. Like, you can't cut it like a white person. And so I would think that if, in reverse, if the granddaughter was in place of Randall, or if the grandparents had to handle that situation, I think that they would be acceptable to allowing a line of communication or setup
So
for.
they would have a shower cap on that girl head.
A shower cap? I don't know. Shower cap.
That's the big difference. They wouldn't have got that girl's hair. They wouldn't in that scene.
Mm-hmm.
They would not have got. Let's say they got her hair wet the first time.
A swim cap.
I think
somebody comes to them and like put a shower cap on that girl head.
Mm.
No.
I think they initially would be defensive and be trying to, like, no, we know our daughter best. And they would also, every time it has been a clear understanding of, like, hey, there is a culture that we cannot provide. That was always the struggle with the father.
Yeah.
Especially.
I'm not here for this.
Because they were like, yo, like, we are his parents, but we understand that there is a portion of his culture and who he is
I agree.
that we cannot give to him.
Right.
And we have to accept
But free.
that they're going to gravitate to those spaces.
Free, this is what I'm saying. I feel like at the end of the day, it's all good and dandy to watch these shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but when it comes to real situations, sometimes, bro, they just don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Let's be specific. When we say they don't know what to do,
White people?
we're talking about white people.
Sometimes the white adopters
Okay.
don't know what to do with the black females.
Okay.
And I would love to see how This Is
agree.
Us. I love how This Is Us would have adapted to Randall's situation if he was a female. It would have been a very different situation. And they gave us that with Randall adopting a black woman because it's a very easy situation to handle. He's with a black wife.
Okay. Yes. He had a whole nother level of support.
They know what to do, bro.
Yeah.
Stop it.
So I would give you that.
So
I'll give you
now,
that.
I'm not saying that. I'm not even saying that his parents adopted him in the wrong or best or whatever bad or good way you want me to put it. I'm not saying they did anything like that. All I'm saying is it's interesting.
Yeah.
Put the black boy first, but put the black boy first, and then let's do the black girl after we have some understanding. Does that make sense?
Oh, we going a different angle. Okay.
The Randall was the black boy
If Randall was
that America could
Randisha.
America could accept. No?
I guess.
He called Randall Randisha.
I did not do that.
Nah, I
No,
did.
we gotta cook him.
How we gotta cook me?
Come on, like
Cook him.
that's worse
Don
than
Quavius is better.
Anything I could ever do.
What?
Anything I could
We gonna
ever
dap
do.
it up?
Don-
I guess.
Boy.
What?
I was
Get
trying
your
to find
life.
what is the woman equivalent to Randall.
You can Randy is
What
you
was-
can make
what was
Randy
your-
can be
Whoa. Stop.
Nah.
Stop.
See,
Take a breath.
there it is. Dap it up again,
What was
please.
Say the question again.
Randy.
No.
Randisha.
Oh God, please. Radisha, no.
Yo, you're a social worker of the year.
No. Okay. But you're saying by the layout of the series
Yep.
that they couldn't have done this with. Oh, we have
Black daughter first.
we're supposed to have triplets. One dies, and
Black daughter first.
it was a black daughter that was left at the fire station.
The easy route with the black boy.
The easy route was the black guy.
Are we? Yo, the most traumatic experience for a black woman, first of all, is doing a black woman's hair.
Okay.
I'm talking from the perspective of having a black wife.
Say less.
What are you saying?
Say less.
No, I think that's what he
That'd
was
have been crazy.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even understand that in the first ABC if she's plaiting a black girl's hair.
Well, I don't even
You
think.
imagine that white woman doing that off what's that show she was on first? Rosie or I don't want to wait
Dawson Creek.
for our lives to be over. What the?
Was she on? Was Mandy Moore on Dawson Creek?
Yeah.
Oh,
Google it.
I don't know.
I don't know. I never watched that.
I just know. I thought she was like a singer.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. It's like she was like in competition with like Britney Spears for like 6 months.
Maybe.
I'm about
I
to
don't
say
know.
4.
I was about to say not even that long.
Name
No?
no one.
I didn't
It was like a Christina Aguilera, Mandy
didn't know she
Moore.
was in
Christina
competition
Aguilera
with-
was the only one.
I'm about to say I didn't know she was in competition with Britney Spears. There is
Yeah.
no competition.
Well, they were out around the same time.
B Spears is really that girl.
So wait, what are we arguing?
we weren't arguing anything. We were just
Well,
giving a synopsis.
the layout was that they couldn't pull that off if you started off with a black girl instead of a black boy.
That is true, but
in that
I think
space.
we're arguing somewhere deeper. Like,
No, you said something about it being depressing.
It being relatable
Yes, to everyday life.
to everyday life. Yeah.
I haven't finished it, but I mean, I
it's
don't know.
definitely not relatable to everyday life. I don't feel like black people are getting adopted by white people by the dozens. At an older
You are
age.
picking one
Yeah.
Pebble
you getting real specific.
pond of pebbles.
Let's go to you know what we should do
So
for
then-
content? Let's go to adoption house. And I want to know who you're adopting.
Me? Why do I have to go to
You
an
have to be in a
adoption
space
house to do?
to want to adopt. Like,
And why do I have to go to an
You're not in the
adoption?
space to adopt?
First of all, do they
You're a
have
strong,
a
independent woman,
What?
right?
Yes.
Are you a strong, independent woman?
yes?
try and
why
line
you
you
in that
up.
space
You
as
try
well?
and line you
I
up.
said, why do I have to go to a house to adopt? Like, why can't I tell you what
Because
type
that's
of
where
child?
they are.
But why can't I tell you
Mm-hmm.
what type of child I want to adopt? Why do you need
What
to take
child
me
do you
to?
wanna adopt?
Why do you need
What
to take
child
me
do
to
you
a
wanna
house?
adopt?
I don't
You
care.
sound crazy.
What?
What child do you
He's
want to
done.
adopt?
You're done.
What child do you want to
help
adopt?
you. He on some other stuff.
What child do you want to adopt?
I don't know what child I want to adopt because I'm not thinking
She's
about
not in a
adopting a
position-
child.
But if you
that
went
she's
to
looking to
a
adopt.
facility with kids, what kind of
Yeah,
child
I'm going to look at all the kids, all the black kids,
Because it didn't sound like
all
you didn't
the
want to adopt
black
no All right.
kids.
I'm just saying.
Kadeem, what
The hell?
child are
What kind
you
of-
adopting?
What kind of right? None of them.
Great. I wanted the ones with 2 hands, 2 feet.
It's been a
your
shot.
mic back.
It's been a shot
Put
of
your mic
discourse.
back.
Nope. It's
Stop.
been a, it's been
Stop.
Yo, turn the camera off, bro. This nigga
cut this man mic off.
nigga's off the
It
chain,
has
bro.
been a shot of discourse.
It's time to go to bed.
It is your
It's been
girl
a shot.
Yaz.
It's been a shot, man. What a time.
Over and out.
We can't wait to see you
I'm
next
so
time.
sick y'all doing this to me.
Yeah, I'm taking my mic off.
I said 2
Yo, this nigga wild, bro.
2 eyes, 2
said-
mouths.
I want